What's going on, everyone? Let's talk GShock today. So, I'm often asked, well, I'm always asked, what's a great beater knife and a starter knife and things like that. And, I come up with, Kubi or Honey Badger or, you know, I have a discussion with them as to, what are they looking for? You can get, Spyderco, 100 something bucks. You can get Honey Badger for 20-ish. You get Kubi for 30. There's a lot of options in that sub $100 range in the knives. Similar in watches. A lot of people are always asking, what is a good starter watch or beater watch or what have you? And pretty much my first thing is going to be a Casio G-Shock, which these are all G-Shocks. This is GShock Squares. This is up until June of 2019, I think, is when I started getting into watches. This was my daily watch that I wore daily for at least 10 years. I don't even know. And it is still ticking away. It's got some scratches and some gunk. It probably needs a little bath, but it's beat up. This was the watch I wore every day for 10 years. And I wore it on the inside of my wrist because that's how I did it. And it's a great watch. Has good, kind of a illumination there that's hard to see there with the lights on, but this is just a great watch. Stopwatch, timers, alarms, all of that stuff. This does not have Bluetooth or multiband 6. So Bluetooth, like these two, the Titanium Square in all black, or the this one is the GW B5600 on a combi bracelet, kind of a plastic and metal bracelet. This is all titanium. So these have Bluetooth, so it can connect to the GShock app on your phone, and you can set all of the times, you can set the alarms, you can check the battery level, all of that stuff you can do with these two that you cannot do with this one because it's so old. This does have solar, but it does not have the Bluetooth. And then these also have multiband 6, which means that it gets a radio signal every night, 3, 4 in the morning, 2 in the morning, whatever time, and it updates the time so that it's always in sync and accurate. Now, these are a little bit out of sync now that I'm mentioning that, because where they sit in the watch box, they sometimes don't get updated every day because the signal doesn't reach all the way there. But that's okay. So Alex, my buddy from Alex's Knife Box, sent me this guy with the last shipment of knives that he sent me because he wanted me to check this out. Now, it came on this bracelet or straps, and he added these canvas NATO style adapters because it really ties in the black guard here, and he's much more, he likes the canvas type of straps better. I prefer the regular strap. I'm not a NATO fan at all, but Casio's got the really cool quick release setup that, depending on your hands and your nails and whatnot, you may or may not even need tools to do. Let's see if I can get this one on here easy enough. Now I'm going to need the screwdriver to reach in, pull that spring bar back, and drop it into place as I pull the bottom part out. See, this is what happens when you try to do stuff live on camera. Works perfectly fine when I did it before, but we'll see if we can get this to go in or not. It's always a little tougher doing stuff under the camera than it is when the camera is not rolling. Yeah, you dang thing. So the key is getting the one in the bottom first, which is where you got to start. And then you pop the top in, and you should be good, except the bottom one doesn't want to line up, apparently. But you're getting the idea, right? It's fairly easy to change. It's much easier than a normal spring bar where you have to kind of compress both sides. I think that did it there. So I like this look better. Now again, this is solar. This does not have, and we can zoom in. You can see here it tells you, it's 200 meter water resist. It kind of gives you the stuff around it, which is cool. So I think this is a cool watch. And Alex kind of was like, dude, I haven't seen the video yet. He asked me this morning. And I'm like, well, my watch videos don't really garner that much attention. So I was kind of thinking of not doing the video and just sending it back to him. And he was kind of like, dude, I haven't been able to wear it in weeks. You got to do the video. You can't just, leave me hanging like that. So I said, okay, I'll do the video. And let me see if I can get this to go in, because now I got this other side of the strap kind of in my way to get this one back on. And then I'll leave it like this when I send it back to him. And he can switch it back to the NATO style if he wants. But let me throw it on my wrist so you guys can get an idea. And then we'll talk a little bit about the other ones, because really just kind of a GShock discussion. That's one hole probably too tight for me, but that's all right. So for now, there it is on my 7¼ inch wrist. And they're just great watches. You can get... I don't know the price on this exact one here. I know the price on the titanium. List price is $1,700. Don't freak out. You shouldn't have to pay that. Yes, does it do everything this one does? Yeah, pretty much. Does it do everything this one does? Yeah, these are they have exactly the same level of functions and features. But yeah, this is $1,700. Used, you're going to get it for about $1,000. Even brand new, you can probably find it on sale or get a discount in that, $1,400-1,500 range maybe. This one over here, this is a couple of $100, $200 with the combi bracelet maybe. It all just depends on what it is that you want. I did a giveaway recently with the $40 5600, which is similar to this one. Because they're great watches. You can do anything you want with these. These are go anywhere, do anything watches. Grab and go. Not like an automatic where you need to set the date and the time every time you wear it because it died in the watch box. You didn't wear it for a week. And now you got to set it and all that. These are just great grab and go out the door. I mean, I wear these a ton. These are my two of my favorite watches that I have are these two for my grab and go watches. I grab these all the time. I probably wear this one once a week, and I wear this one every couple of weeks just to run to the store, grab something, whatever. They're great because I don't have to pull out, one of my Seikos or my Rolex or my Omegas that I would then have to set if I'm just going to run to the store. So, and I do wear this one even still from time to time. And I, for whatever reason, I wear this one backwards, if you will. But that's how I wear this one because I've always worn this one this way. So they're just great watches. So if you're looking to get an entry-level watch, if you're doing outdoor activity, if you work in emergency services, fire department, police, sheriff, anything like that, the GShock is going to be your go-to watch. Solar power, so it's always going to have juice. You can leave it over the weekend or off shift, grab it and go. It's going to have stopwatch. It's going to have a timer if you need all that functionality. It's got light, so you can, hit the light button. These ones have automatic lights, so when you turn your wrist, the light turns on so you can see it. These are just great, tough, rugged watches for first responder type of people, mechanics, anything like that. The G-Shocks are going to be the watch of choice or the watch of recommendation in my mind. So let me know what you guys think and what your watch of choice is for your daily beater watches. I say G-Shock, but that's just me. Love to hear your comments down below, and I will put a link to Alex's channel down below for loaning this guy in. Thank you very much. And I think that's the last thing I have of his. I can box those all up and get them shipped out tomorrow. So he will actually have all these back before the video goes live. So I love it. Anyway, thanks guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.